Ahum. Here is me. This is already kind of unsettling. For unknown reasons. Or they feel like I have to make a choice here. The need part of my brain wants to go with the left option because yeah, you go from left to right, but this aesthetic part of my brain wants to go with the right one because I do like what I'm seeing there. But yeah. I'm giving in. Dang it. Rookie mistake. Okay, I think this is the part where I begin to press buttons. But I already love the atmosphere of this. And the soundtrack was pretty cool as well. I think I'll be reading stuff out because otherwise there won't be much happening. This might be closest to a VN in terms of gameplay. I'm walking to my room, trying not to look around. Playful shadows dance around me here and there. They dash all over the walls, the ceiling. One of those shadows whizzes past me, touching my face ever so slightly. I smile and continue walking, paying it no mind. Sometimes it's so easy to lose self-control and track of time, spinning in a joyful dance. But I'm in a bit of a hurry here. Mom told me to go to bed. I walk past the kitchen on the way to my room. The door is shut, but I can still feel the chilling air coming from the other side. My first thought is that there is a living corpse blowing into the keyhole, laughing mockingly. That's so silly. I'm absolutely sure we have no corpses in our kitchen. I know for sure that we've never had any corpses in our kitchen. I'm absolutely sure that. I break into a run and dash toward the closed door. The shadows intensify their chaotic dance. Are they trying to stop me or calm me down? I don't know. It doesn't matter right now. Don't you get it? I wave my hands around as I run, trying to chase away my annoying pursuers. But then I suddenly realize that I won't be able to stop in time. I've got no other choice but to break the door now. If there's somebody inside, I'll surely scare them to death. But wait, how can I scare to death someone who's already dead? What if it actually revives them? No, no, no. I don't want that. What do I do? I couldn't fully complete my thought when my shoulder hit the door and it flew open. I gotta say, I love the style and presentation of all of this. My narration is probably completely destroying every bit of immersion, but I don't know what else to do. I feel stupid to just be silent and sit there reading this. As I expected, there was no living corpse inside, but there was a bag of milk I bought today, sitting right in the middle of the table, watching me with its unblinking eyes. I stare back. Nothing happens. Although, what exactly did I expect? Gratitude? Have I done something that warranted it? A bag of milk probably doesn't care whether it's on the shelf in a store or on the table in my mom's kitchen. On the other hand, nobody would drink milk inside the store, which means I took it from the safest place in the world and into the scary unknown. I'm so sorry, you poor thing. I turn away in shame and leave the room in a hurry. I only bring others trouble. I walk toward my room through a narrow corridor. I meet a familiar formless creature at the door. It locks me in its clutches and starts sniffing every inch of my body, like a hungry dog. I'm not struggling. I know it's useless. I just stay silent and endure its tight grip that stops me from moving. After sniffing me from head to toe, the creature holds out its ugly paws, bearing a single claw, thin and sharp, like a blade. Again, I stare questioningly into the monster's bottomless eye sockets. Don't move. The creature squeezes my hands until my veins start bulging, and I just keep staring into the black cavities where its eyes should be, ignoring all pain. Like, I can see it. But holy shit. Like, the constant drone is crazy from the soundtrack. It never lets up. I've promised so many times, stay put. The moment it says that, its claw pierces my arm. I don't feel anything other than the barely discernible crawling under my skin and the ring of tightly sprung sinews. But then the claw injects its venom into me. It hurts. A white veil appears in front of my eyes. My fingers cramp and start twitching frantically. I lose control over my body and slowly slide to the floor, just like last time. But why do I feel so hot? I feel my blood boiling up. Strong shivers run through my body, paralyzing every single cell, while my veins and arteries heat up, almost bursting from that pressure. I try screaming, but instead of producing words, I vomit thick, milky foam. The creature notices it and throws itself at me in anger, grabbing me by the throat while keeping the poisonous claw inside my arm. Kill me. Hysterical screams resound through the corridor. In a fit of madness, the creature starts scratching my neck. Holy sheesh. It's perfect game for streaming. I didn't know what I... Well, I kinda did know what I was getting myself into. But yeah, I did want to try this. I have been wanting to try this for a while now. And so far it's not disappointing. Bright splashes fly everywhere, hitting the walls with a loud sound. I try to imprint where every drop fell in my memory, so I could gather them all later. I need to remember. I need... A new wave of pain washes over me. Everything turns pitch black in an instant. Say it. I'll never drink milk ever again. Say it. I'll never drink milk ever again. Say it again. Oh my god. I guess there kinda is voice acting right now. Man, I do love this. Really. I finally get to my room. I'm so tired of all this fuss. Thankfully, I still feel comfy and warm in my room. Even the weird sounds coming from the outside don't make me anxious at all. Mom told me to go to bed, so I need to perform all the needed preparations. I've washed my face, and now I'm standing in front of the mirror with a toothbrush in my mouth. That's entirely possible. I couldn't tell you. Do they both come in one pack? I couldn't really make out the font. Like there were two choices in the beginning and it seemed like they were similarish. But I see we got a dairy expert here. So I'm changing the category now, obviously. But frick, I messed up now. I guess then I should have played the other one first. Should have taken more time to make out the text. I look at my reflection. It shows absolutely no desire to sleep. Yeah, I get how you feel. And there was a time when the last minutes before I sleep were my favorite time of the day. I laughed, anticipating the inevitable moment when the reality and the dream world would clash. I woke up for that moment's sake, lived through the day for it, my biggest dream. Man. Now I regret making that decision. So much that I have to interrupt myself reading this. Like, I could just not make out the font. Yeah, exactly, because now I can also see how this feels like a I can tell how this feels like a sequel to something, because it's not dairy focused at all. We only got some hints of milk in some of the text, and the intro sequence is like should I start over? I guess I should start over, right? Oh my god. It's all messed up already. Just because I went with my gut feeling. I can't believe it. Can't even play a visual novel correctly. Oh my god. I don't think saving is really necessary. TBH, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Oh, now I can tell. Yeah, it says outside. Inside is pretty short, okay. Like, see, I was so taken in by the aesthetics that were presented to me that I that I did not see that one little word that changed. Also because the font is like, yeah, very stylized. Graffiti for the youths. Guess we're doing this then. Oh man. Do one thing right challenge. Oh. Well, we're doing it this way, I guess. Or we're taking your suggestion. Where do we even find that? Here? E, U, 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 U. There we go. I'm on my way to the store right here. Can I just go offline and go online again? I'm on my way to the store, rehearsing the speech. I haven't been out for so long that I've forgotten what words they say when they enter the store. I'm on my way to the store. Oh. So we get to make choices right off the bat. And it seems like we're talking to the character. And the choice is be an asshole or be nice. Yeah, welcome. I just booted everything and everything seems sturdy, everything seems ready to go. Cool. Let's do this then. I won't worry. But obviously I'm going to do the nice thing. I imagine being a game character. What if it helps to gather my thoughts? What game? I'm gonna ban you all. Each and every one of you. You can never watch the stream again. Not allowed. Well, you know, there are games in which you can see characters' thoughts right on the screen, you know? So I thought if someone reads my thoughts, then I have to be really concentrated so as not to whip up the extra. I'm deeply breathing in. Hello, can I? Damn, I forgot. 19th attempt, and I'm failing again. I bite my lips with annoyance. So, once again... Hello, can I get? Wow, a whole word more. Thank you, I'm trying really hard. In my opinion, this time, the L sound was longer than usual. Oh, so I'm intrusive thoughts now. Recurring chatter? Nee, returning chatter was what it said. When I start the second game then. Do you think this is it? Who knows? Hello, can I? I'd better keep my lips sealed. Oh, so this is here to mess with you. I'm just keeping on mashing. But yeah. Okay. By the way, you have been walking with your left foot on asphalt and your right foot on grass for a whole minute. What? My right leg froze in the air. How much? 50 steps on asphalt and 51 on grass. You will have to cancel the previous step. How do you imagine it? This is not the first time. You were taught how to do it, come on. I don't remember. I'm going to burst into tears. From the beginning. So, step 1. Take a step back to get your foot exactly into your own trail. Wait. How is it step 1? What then? So it's already the 52nd. But wait, if I'm going backwards, then 50th. It still doesn't make a lot of sense. Okay. Step 50th. Take a step back to get your foot exactly in your trail. Could you paraphrase it at least a little? You can't just repeat a phrase without changing at least one word. People don't talk like that. You're hopeless. You make it sound like it's my fault. The store closes in an hour, so... I'd find ways of not making it within an hour. No problem. You'll be very, very guilty if you do not buy milk. Damn, really? So, are you ready? Yes. I gently changed the position of the leg, peering carefully into the thick grass. When I entered the store, I asked the very first person I met. Hello, can I... Excuse me, what? Excuse me, what? Okay. You better not do it. You'd better not to do it, okay? He's clearly not going to change his lines. You run the risk of falling into an endless loop. Excuse me, what? Excuse me, what? What is he trying to tell you? He's trying to scare me, but how does he know that I'm terrified by the letter O? What's so terrible about it? I have a frightening image as soon as I imagine it. I can show. Explaining won't be enough, but keep in... Sheesh. Something like that. So I'll just keep on ignoring his question. What? What? I gather all the will into a fist. My interlocutor shook and crawled. You just repeated after him, and it worked. Do it more often. Wait, I said that he crawled, but did he really crawl? Because I didn't even look in his direction. When exactly did you say that? Yeah, just now. Personally, I did not hear. You're just trying to distract me, but I know that my words were shown on the screen. I'm standing by the shelves. On the shelves, there are bags of milk. The two of us are standing, and milk lies? Or maybe... Hey, slow down. Do you even remember why you came? To buy milk. So buy. Right here? How, in your opinion, should I reply? I suppose something like, not here. Not here. Take the bag and go to the cash desk. I guess the first sentence. And you for spite didn't make a pause before the second one. When I take away all my small victories? I sigh and pull my hand to take milk. Or rather, a bag of milk inside. Oh my god. The name drop. Or rather, a bag of milk inside a bag. Yep, I know that. Reception. 15 minutes before store closing. Hurry up. I remembered what these games are called. Visual novels. And by the way, the numbers are written there in full, in letters. Are visual novels worse than books? But authors are not lazy there, and you don't be lazy too. Wait, I thought only your thoughts were visible on the screen. Not anymore, so watch your language. Anyway, you heard me. Hurry up, or there'll be no good at home. Already running. Hello, can I get milk, please? You have it. Huh. Give. I put out a weighty bag at the pay desk. Of course, not just the bag, but milk too. Hello, can I get it back, please? No. Please. No. But please, Mom will throw me out of the window if I get back without milk. But why not? Give more. But I don't have anything else. Really, what would I do without you? I pull a crumpled cash out of my pocket and give it to the cashier. He starts to carefully examine it. About 2 days have passed before he nodded satisfactorily and put a cash in the machine. Thank you, goodbye. I'm walking down a familiar street, past a gas station. A bag of milk unpleasantly pulls away my hand, reminding me of the times I took physical therapy. By the way, they gave me a bag at the pay machine, so now I'm carrying a bag of milk inside another bag. Don't get me wrong, I just like the pyramidal structure of verbal constructions. A gas station is getting closer. How are you feeling? Thanks for your interest. I feel like a mile of ice cream. What is that supposed to mean? As if I tell you, but I'm really interested. Well, look, the ratio of water to milk and the volume of air occupied by me is about 30-1. I agree, it's not the tastiest ice cream, unless you want to drink more than to eat. So the way from the store to the gas station is a stick, and the way from the gas station to home is ice cream. For today's walk, my body will be in every part of this way. Simple maths. Okay. I feel movement under my feet. Asphalt grains, petrol stains. I'm trying to keep my balance, and how do people move on something as uneven as the urban plain? Neat heel sock. I count every meter of the way I've gone. I even close my eyes for more concentration. Hey, watch out. Huh? I unconsciously take a sharp step aside. At the same moment, a huge bear sweeps past me with a wild ripple. Hey, I'm walking here. I'm throwing a stumbling peek at the rapidly moving animal. Its red eyes in turn look at me with mockery. Wait, I forgot to change the game back. I'm playing milk inside now. Whoopsie daisy. Did you see that? How brazen. It was a truck. Oh, really? Although, if you think about it, are there bears with eyes on the back of their head? You might have died. Come on, are you saying someone will seriously want to kill an innocent girl carrying a bag of milk? I see, I see. We picked our path. I'm not in the world you're talking about. My path continues. If you think about it, the way from the store has one interesting property. In the most bizarre ways, it adjusts to me. When I hurry, all the traffic lights are servicefully extinguished. When I want to cry, a cloud appears and pours rainflows that hide my tears. Right now, I feel how the cloud is slowly gathering over my top. I'm sad. Are you sure this is really happening? And how else? Have you never been visited by the idea that all this is only in your head? The instruction did not say that at all. Apparently, these pills don't work on me either. Pills have nothing to do with it. Guess I'm doing it this way now. Please, I just want to get home and go to bed. I'm really, really grateful to you, but please, no more. Finding all the different ways to be an asshole. You must accept the truth. Oh. Let's see if... yeah, okay. Holy shit. I kind of had a feeling it would lead to this. Okay. Hope we can do it this time. I'm on my way to the store rehearsing the speech. I haven't been out for so long that I've forgotten what words they say when they enter the store. Let's see. Should it say like 20th attempt now or something like that? It doesn't, okay. Man. Oops. I just had to go that way. I knew it was gonna lead to something bad, but yeah. Let's try and not mash through it. Maybe there will be more if I just stay silent. I have some thoughts, but yeah, I'm gonna keep them to myself. I have some thoughts about myself, but I'm keeping them to myself. I could have attempted to read the sentence in full this time. But yeah, that's the scene. Okay, we're here again. You know what? What? Since I'm a character in a visual novel, I want to talk to whoever is reading it right now. I squeeze my head with the hands and set a thought block. Can I save in this game, by the way? That might have been too late, but yeah. If I fail again, then I won't have to do all them options again. At the edge of my eye, I notice a small bench, a great place for cliched visual novel and monologues. I'm getting closer, putting a noticeably heavy bag of milk nearby and raising my head to the sky. Listen. I'm a little embarrassed. I understand I'm going crazy. Drugs are working, less and less effectively so. That was not correctly phrased, but I said it. Ultimately, things will happen painlessly, I hope. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Kind of a shame that the music stops. I think I do at least. Oh. Really? I must be quite unlike an exemplary protagonist, right? To be honest, I haven't read many visual novels. Sometimes I regret it because now I need a lot of effort just to distinguish letters and words. By the way, if you don't mind, I wouldn't like to say my diagnosis. Let at least you be the one who sees me as I am. Even if I made you up, don't take it away from me, okay? Don't ask me about too much. How stupid is all this? From the very beginning, you followed me, read my delusional thoughts, heard my stupid conversations. Maybe I seem crazy and weird to you. What is it like to see the world with my eyes? Ever since something happened, I only see red everywhere. No, don't worry about me. I've been used to it for a long time. To be honest, I even forgot what other colors look like. Let it go. Those monsters from the store, they didn't scare me at all, because I know they won't hurt me. Sometimes I think they are the ones who are scared. Can you imagine it? By the way, if you want to ask me what happened, please don't. Really? Yes, yes. Oh no, oh no, no, no. Oh no, oh no. Like, man, once I'm locked into something, once I'm locked into this, I can't. I can't not go with this anymore. Oopsie. Not sure why I'm always pressing start. I'm serious. In the end, I'm just talking to myself. Sooner or later, I would have raised this topic. So you're really wondering what happened to me? No! I just want to say something different than yes, but it still carried the same sentiment, I think, at least. I won't take time. I can show you what I'm seeing, if anyone's got questions about this answer. Are you sure? One way or another. This is my dad. Oh no! I didn't mean to insult him. How was I supposed to know it was going there? But yeah, can't you see the whale? Here, that's the whale. The pinkish ones. Some of his parts, at least. We do have a very difficult family. But despite all the problems, I would never have thought. Sorry, I shouldn't have raised my voice. In general, he threw himself out of the window and died. This is my last memory, then a long gap. Strange, very strange. Today's the first time I've been able to buy something from a store without a serious incident. Of course, the medicine helped me, however, I think it's more of your merit. I was thinking all the time, do not screw up in front of the reader. Or, oh my god, what will he think? I don't know why I decided to become a character in a visual novel for the sake of going to the store today, but it has clearly borne fruit. Thank you. By the way, I think there are some frameworks in our communication. That's how I like it. And yet, I'm so sad lately. I think more and more about what my life has become ever since that. Well, you understand. Day after day is the same. I've tried so many pills that I can feel difference between them anymore. As long as they keep me on my feet, I'm happy. But you know what? Today's a special day because I have you. I want to tell you so... Oh no. I stop on my floor and hang by the railing, repeating this action every day like a ritual. I stopped being afraid of heights. A few minutes ago, the pills finally came to naught, so I'm just enjoying blissful silence. When I am under the influence of drugs, terrible and unpleasant melodies sound in my head. Mixing with the sounds of the world around me, they create a terrible dissonance in my head. I turn around and go to my apartment. Hi, Mom. Yes, Mom. Yes, mom. Well, I guess that's the first one. And now we also know who No Face is in the second one. Sheesh, though. Yeah, now to travel back in time. Just thinking about maybe starting over. I mean, I only played very little. And I'm not sure how long the second one is. Yeah, I'm gonna continue. It's interesting that the colors on stream look very different than the colors. Like when I look at my stream image, it looks way more saturated than what I see on my screen. I never noticed that with other games, but with this one, it's very noticeable. I look at my reflection. It shows absolutely no desire to sleep. Yeah, I get how you feel. And there was a time when the last minutes before I sleep were my favorite time of the day. I loved anticipating the inevitable moment when the reality and the dream world would clash. I woke up for that moment's sake, lived through the day for it. My biggest dream was to sleep all day long. It would have been so cool, but the dreams always slowly but surely slipped away. As if somebody fished them out of my head, one after another, until nothing was left. And now I have to sleep again, even though I don't feel any need for it. After finishing with my face, I usually reach out for my pills. It's funny, but I have no idea how they work separately, since I always swallow them as a bunch without thinking. Now I want to have a better look at it, to twirl it between my fingers, to chew on it. I'd do anything to stall for just a little bit more time. A smooth, protruded red capsule is looking at me. It's covered in a murky, semi-transparent film, but I can still discern its contents. So what do we have inside you? I gently press on the capsule from both sides, and to my surprise, it turns out to be soft and squishy. I press harder, and the capsule pops. A sticky, bright red liquid pours out. Filthy, filthy. The pill flies straight to the waste bin, and I start rigorously washing my hands. No, there's no way I'm drinking that. Next was a flat pill of the same blood red color. There were some letters printed out on it. Oh, I get it. This is the medicine that makes me really sleepy, but it's not the type of sleep I want. That's not it at all. It's fake. No, no, no. I don't even want to look at it. The pill flies into the waste bin as well. The next half an hour goes by in a similar fashion. I study every pill from all sides, and then I find a reason not to swallow it. I invent my own medicine instead and enjoy swallowing them one after another, letting myself drown in their healing effects. Hey, my neck doesn't hurt anymore. My hand doesn't hurt anymore. My head doesn't hurt anymore. And my heart doesn't hurt anymore. How come I didn't think of this earlier? This is so simple. I need to brag about it to someone right away. But not to my mom. She'll just scold me. And she's sure I'm already sleeping anyway. I don't want to disturb her without reason. I'll think of something myself. Besides, I just really want some small talk. I wonder who's going to be my conversation partner. We can talk about it once you're done. But yeah. I'm not sure. I didn't really want to share my thoughts. And also in hindsight, I think both of these are better enjoyed off stream. But still. We're here now. Hey. Long time no see. It hasn't even been an hour, dummy. There you go, bullying me again. Aren't you even a little bit happy? Not even the slightest bit? Very timely low battery warning. You see, on stream I can be responsible. If this happens off stream and I'm playing Splatoon, I will play until the controller runs out mid-game. I've done so like at least 5 or 6 times. Yeah. You need to go to bed. You've been in control for way too long already. It's my turn now, alright? I'll just stay silent until the medicine's effects wear off. How about that? Hey, you can't do that. You need to do your best to make me feel better. And that's exactly what I'm doing. What a bully. Actually, why am I even worried about this? In reality, I don't need you at all. I'm so energetic and I feel great, which means I can do anything. And you can only watch and agonize over your uselessness. I can't imagine how angry you are right now. What made you so happy all of a sudden? Why would I be sad? Remember yourself a couple hours ago. I don't know what you mean. No. Why am I always going down the wrong path? Am I really that pathetic? Say something. I can feel tears streaming down my cheeks, hanging from my chin, and then falling on my clothes, burning holes in them. I was fast, but not expected. Hey, at least I tried. Guess like I'm a certified asshole after playing this. I'm in front of a mirror. I keep staring at my reflection, trying not to get distracted by the sneery looks the walls are giving me, trying not to drown in their giggling. But then me in the mirror also shows me a creepy smile. But the me in the mirror, yeah, bares her teeth at me. I shut my eyes, but that doesn't help. It wouldn't have helped even if I sunk through the floor. I start counting in my head. 2 squared, 2 by 2 squared, a square squared, a square pyramid squared, a pyramidal structure cubed, a pyramidal structure hypercubed. I feel better. But my head is splitting apart now. It's not your fault. It's never your fault. I don't know why, but I thought I'd be able to take control. I was almost ready to. I was sure I'd be able to change something. After all, I was able to buy milk, you know? Yeah, you ought to know how challenging it was. Is that why you threw away the medicine? What a stupid decision, right? Whatever it was your decision. Does it even matter? This game is teaching me that it's hard not being an asshole. Then why did you do that? I felt like I'd be able to fight it on my own. It's true, the pain subsided for a bit that time. But now I feel it tripled in force. It hurts so bad. Dejected, I reach out for the shelf with my medicine. I swallow the pills one after another, chasing away the unpleasant visions that keep floating up in my memory. I mean, we can do meanest route playthrough, but I'm not sure how long it would keep going. And yet, my mind still draws a terrifying picture. Lumps of coagulated blood in transparent coating travel down my esophagus, scratching its soft walls, leaving behind furrows. I shake my head violently. I don't care if it makes me feel dizzy or worsens my pain. I just don't want to think about something so repulsive. You still haven't changed. What do you mean? You're afraid of being alone. This worries you much more than pain. Yeah, I guess. I toss the last pill into the air and catch it with my mouth. I lie on the floor. I look at the ceiling. I can clearly hear water running in the metal pipes up there. I hear the cracking of concrete blocks that will someday surely fall on my head. But I'm not afraid of that at all. I can't imagine my death coming from above. Rather, it's rearing its claws from somewhere below, waiting for me to lose focus. Do you want to talk about it? No, I've had enough of talking. What do you want then? I just want to lie down for a bit. carefully extract thoughts that are yet to be fully formed from my head and lay them out on the ceiling in orderly rows. And now it's my corkboard. In hopes of seeing the whole picture, I switch them from one place to another, pile them on top of each other, scatter them around. In the end, I throw them off with my hand, annoyed, and start over. I can't do it. You can always imagine your thoughts as something small and swarming, like cockroaches. Ew, I hate cockroaches. Can I make them fireflies? I don't mind either way. I don't even have time to blink before my thoughts. They are fireflies now, start whirling all over the ceiling of their own accord, forming whimsical patterns. I can only observe them and wait for the right moment. It's just, that moment doesn't come. The mocking sounds of flapping wings coming from the ceiling make me start losing my patience. Enough, I hate you. I spring to my feet and scream at the top of my lungs. The fireflies scatter. Good job, now start over. No way. Unstable behavior makes you look bad. I don't give a damn. So that doesn't bother you? Should it? A lot of people act like this. Really? There's nothing shameful about snapping at someone, if you have a reason for that. You did have a reason, didn't you? You'll surely get better, believe me. And now, start over. And I've changed my mind. Please don't stay silent for this long anymore. I'm having a hard time without your help. Fine. I raise my eyes to look at the ceiling once more. Sadly, all my fireflies seem to be hiding somewhere. I need to find them. I do get it. I do get it. I glance around the room. There are too many places for a creature as small as a firefly to hide here. They can be anywhere. Suddenly I hear a deafening rumble. The clock just hit midnight. It's so late already. But I can't go to bed right now. Will you help me? Please tell me you will help me. Come on, stop bullying me. You promised to talk to me. What were you thinking while lying on the floor? What do you mean? You should know it better than anyone else. Will you tell me? I roll my sleeves and start rubbing my eyes intensely. They are so itchy. Why are you crying? My eyes are itchy. I wonder if I tear out all my eyelashes one after another. Will my eyes stop itching? I stand in the middle of the room, my mouth agape, gasping for air. I think I just experienced death. I don't know any other way to explain what happened. Well, that was surely something. Will you tell me or not? About what? Let's look for the fireflies instead. Help me instead of running your mouth. I've already had enough adventures before bed. I need to gather my thoughts quickly and go to bed. And my thoughts are hiding from me. To be honest, I have no idea where to look for them. Me neither. Guess we'll have to tear the whole place apart. No, 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 and no. If I make even the smallest of messes here, I'll feel really bad. All the things should stay in their places, and that's it. Why? I guess so, yeah. But I do get it, though, in a way. Like sometimes I put stuff in weird places and quote-unquote wrong spots, and I just leave it there. And if I'd move it to somewhere else, it would just feel wrong in a way. I don't know. But yeah, I guess that's different than a room being messy. Alright then, so we need to find a bunch of tiny insects inside a mountain of junk without moving anything, even an inch. Specific random object spot. That sounds nice, yeah. Like, sometimes I'll even drop something and I won't bother picking it up. Like for weeks even sometimes. It's usually not something like gross like food or anything that would go bad. But I don't know, I just like looking at the thing out of place. But eventually I do pick it up, even if it takes me weeks. Yeah. My oh my. I have an idea. Last time, becoming a visual novel character helped me achieve my goal. Now I want to become a point-and-click adventure game character. You know, those games have moments when you just look at different objects and something inevitably happens. It sounds so fun. And what about the things you use regularly? Do you refuse to touch them as well? It would make it even more interesting. Oh. I felt like I only pressed A once there, but I don't know. And wanna know what's the best part? You'll be the one doing it. Oh no. Oh yes. I start panicking as soon as I get in a multiple choice situation. I'll just keep changing my mind and end up crying and running away. See, that's kind of what happened to me earlier. There were multiple choice situations, but most of them were like easily solvable which one was the good one or the bad one. And once it wasn't so easy anymore and they kept repeating, I just stuck with the one that I made because I don't know. I just couldn't do it any other way. You're such a handful. You've already proven that you're able to make decisions. Why not continue on that road? I guess sometimes you need people to force you to make decisions. Come on, don't be so boring. I was just teasing you. You don't have to bear the whole burden. Asking for help is a reasonable decision too. Let's begin already. I go to the middle of the room and look around. Where would I hide if I were a tiny firefly? Ah, this is so thrilling. My heart gets warmer from the pleasant anticipation. Hey, what? Look down. I look down. After a moment, a small ball of light and warmth crawls out from under my sweater. Wowie! Wowie zowie! There's smoke coming from your clothes. No, we're gonna go with wowie. I carefully grab the firefly. It's pleasantly scorching to the touch. I put it on my shoulder. I'm sorry, little guy. Time to come home now. As if it was an order, the firefly slowly drifts up, circles around my head for a bit, and then flies into my ear with the speed of a bullet. It tickles. One down, let's look for the others. Yeah. Oh. So much to choose from as well. Oh. I look down, my school bag, worn down and silly, is almost screaming of its own uselessness. From another angle, it looks like a full belly. Its contents are also regurgitating, decomposing and turning into a sticky, mushy substance. What a cool image. I need to remember this. Tell me, what's inside your bag instead? Nothing special, mostly just all sorts of books. I've taken out all the pens and notebooks out of there. I'm not interested in anything else. You used to go to school, didn't you? Yeah, I did. I had a blast all the way. Are you sure you understood my question? Do you think everything in my life should be doom and gloom? Well, you're wrong. Alright, alright. What did you like the most there? Well, the rooms were really bright. Not like at home. That's it? Don't rush me, let me remember. Well, the beds were also soft, and the food was nice. By the way, I attended all the classes. The others always skipped. They probably got told off so hard. I smile gently, absorbed in warm memories. You never graduated, though. Yeah. Do you remember your last day there? It was a normal day. Dad picked me up earlier than usual. He told me that I'm already too old for the school curriculum. I also realized that some time ago the tasks were way too easy. Then we got into the car and went home. Mom greeted us there. We had dinner and went to our rooms. What happened then? I don't remember. Does it even matter? I look at my bag again, light pouring into the room through the window glints on the metal parts. And there's also a shadow underneath it, which means it's real, sadly. Whatever, I don't care anyway. I almost end up kicking the bag in a fit of sudden anger, but I managed to stop myself in the nick of time. If I move it even an inch, the whole picture will collapse and I'll go blind. It has already happened, countless times. What do you mean you'll go blind? I've spent months memorizing the location of every item in my room. That's why I can see them so clearly and vividly. You won't get it. Look at your feet. I look down and see that a small insect is crawling toward me from my back. It's barely glowing and it can't even fly. I guess this firefly is really tired. I bent down to pick it up. The firefly starts glowing brightly as soon as I touch it and then flies up. There you go, boy. Good job. After doing a victory lap around the room, it flies toward me with high speed. I shut my eyes, anticipating the firefly to enter my ear. That's exactly what happens. After it gets inside, it buzzes for a little while and then goes silent. This one is kinda sad. I wonder why. It doesn't matter. What matters is that it's no longer alone. Sure, let's continue searching. What's this? Guess nothing of importance. It's not easy to get out of here. I mean, this one is obvious, kinda. Are you serious? What's wrong? Just think about it. Why would fireflies be attracted to light? I think they're quite self-sufficient already in that regard. Well, only if they purposefully want to lower their self-esteem. Dang, got told off. So much stuff on the shelves. Yes, I do not want that playing. Well, that's quite the loop. This is my sketchbook. Half of its pages are blank, which means it'll still be good for a couple of years. You draw that rarely? Why? Isn't that obvious? If I run out of pages, I'll have to buy a new sketchbook. I can't get to the stationery store on foot. I'll have to take the bus. Do you even realize what kind of nightmare that can turn into? I get closer to the sketchbook, stepping over the wires, the sleeping bag, the cracks in the laminate, and the window's reflection. The sketchbook is lying on the stool. From my height, it seems like the stool is missing 2 legs. I squat and look down. Look again. All the legs are in place. Yeah. That's appropriate. Will I be able to think of an interesting allegory? Oh, let's not go there, okay? I stand up and study the sketchbook from inches away. Its pages are pure white. The last drawing is buried on the previous page, the way it should be. Too bad. I'd love to see it. Maybe next time. A sudden gust of chilly wind breaks into the room and makes the pages rustle. Oh no. I shut my eyes. Distinctive sound of pages turning echoes with headache in my head. I know what's going to happen. The rustling has stopped, even though the wind is still howling from every direction. It can only mean one thing. The notebook is open on the first page. If I wait a little longer, the wind will close it. I won't have to look. If I wait a little longer. If I wait. No choice there. No. It's okay, just do it. No way, I know you're lying. Calm down. Game borked again. Oh, okay. Fine. I open my eyes with utmost caution. The notebook is still open in the middle. No drawings, nothing. The pages are still pure white. Did I imagine it? I don't know, did you? You're the smart one here, you tell me. Next time don't close your eyes. What did you... He couldn't finish speaking because the pages started moving again. Don't close your eyes. Don't make me do it, I'm scared. Trust me. The rustling grows louder, the pages lift up. I can almost see the outlines of drawings on previous pages. No way, everything that is in the past should stay in the past. You couldn't convince me, that's it. I'm closing my eyes. Look, look, there. A barely visible light seeps through the pages. With every new gust it becomes brighter and brighter. A firefly! The wind immediately stops. For a moment the world sinks into a perfect silence. But only for a moment. The bus that has always been haunting me fills the surroundings, but it doesn't matter now. Goodness gracious, little boy, you made me so scared. The firefly blinks, flies up in and enters my ear, buzzing loudly all the way. It spends some time looking for the perfect spot in my head, but then its buzzing dies down. Phew. Are you okay? We're running short on time, so let's continue searching. I look at my laptop. I haven't touched it for years, so it's covered with a layer of dust as thick as my finger. A bizarre item, I fear it. Why? It's a long and boring story. Wonderful, tell me about it. I insist. I don't remember how it appeared in my room. One of my parents probably brought it here because they couldn't find a better place for it. They didn't prohibit me from using it. On the other hand, they encouraged me to do so. Sure, I've spent my whole days in front of the screen. Games, drawing, engineering calculator, 3D modeling. So much fun stuff to do. You had amusing hobbies. Yeah, I did, before entering the web. Imagine this. You're a hamster that lives underground. You have everything for comfortable living. Did you imagine? As always, your analogies are spot on. Okay, I imagined. Alright, so you're a hamster that lives underground. You have everything for comfortable living, okay? Okay. Wonderful. And here's the situation. You're a hamster that lives. Okay, I got it. Do you want to talk about something else? Yeah. Fine. Suddenly a firefly slowly crawls out of the laptop's vent grill. I reach for it. It gets on top of my palm, blinking all the while. I think it's trying to say something. I can see that myself. If only I knew what. Looks like a cipher. Don't you want to crack it? I changed my mind. I have absolutely no desire to find out what it wants to say. The firefly stops glowing for a moment after that. Then it starts glowing again, as if coming back to its senses. For some time it thinks about the further course of actions. Then flies up and dashes into my ear. Let's continue searching. Finish searching? That can't be all. It's so late. Are you tired? You bet I am. I let out a theatric yawn and hold up my arms to the sides. 1, 2. Then I raise them above my head. 3, 4. Maybe a little workout will help me freshen up. Good idea. Do you remember the exercises you've been taught? I think so. I take a hesitant stance. What was it? Heels together, toes apart? Whatever. I'll go with that. Count down 5 minutes. Okay. Fine. You have a clock right in front of you, though. I can't look at its hands for too long. At first I feel like they start moving in the wrong direction, and then they disappear altogether. And then things always get messy. Last time I saw a pair of eyes on the clock face. And also, I used to hear voices back in the day. They pleaded for help, I think. What a mess. Truly a mess. It was a mess, right? A mess. Well, are you counting down? My god, finally. What do you mean? I was trying to get through to you for half an hour. Huh? Forget it. Do you see the firefly? No. Let's continue searching then. I do wonder if I I don't want to touch this. I'm not gonna. Is there like a hole in the wall? Like Tom and Jerry style, a mouse hole? She seems pretty exhausted, so I don't know. I think I'm gonna finish searching for now. I've managed to gather my thoughts, but something still worries me. On the other hand, I wasn't supposed to be happy anyway. Why not? If I lose something and then find it, it's just going back to the starting point. No changes at all, a zero sum. And happiness is always about being positive, right? You shouldn't think too much, it hurts you. I want to sleep. How about you get some fresh air before sleeping? What do you mean? Well, go to the balcony, breathe in some air. Somehow those words triggered a panic attack in me. I subconsciously step away from the balcony. I don't think it's a good idea. Why? This may sound silly, but I feel like someone is watching me. Alright, let's stay here. What are you going to do? What's with the silly question? I'm going to sleep, of course. Hoping that tomorrow will only come after a year or a decade. Imagine myself to be outside of my mortal shell, but at the same time still being me. Ridiculous, like milk outside a bag of milk. And yet... You don't have to talk out loud for me to understand that you're worried about me. I know that already. I also know that our time is running short. You won't take another pill. Of course not. In fact, I won't take it tomorrow either. And the day after tomorrow. And never ever. That's a goodbye then? No. I have one more small favor to ask. A really, really small one. What is it? I've blurted out way too much today. A lot of stuff I'd want to forget forever. I don't blame you, but was it really necessary? You'll see tomorrow. No, I wouldn't be able to sleep like this. Fine, what's the favor? I nervously scratch my wrists and bite on my lower lip. Wait a minute, you're afraid to tell me? Yes. I'm also scared that something bad might happen if I tell you. I'm also scared that when something bad happens, something way worse will happen. Stop, I get it already. Still, I won't leave you alone until you tell me. Bully. No, you. I crawl into my sleeping bag. The lower part of the room is very cold. I hurry to wrap myself in blankets, even though the electric heater is working hard to keep me warm. I'm sad because the dreams just won't come anymore. You won't believe me if I tell you how I dealt with it at first. Of course I believe you. I know, it was a joke. Well, anyway, I washed my face, brushed my teeth, lied down, and started imagining that I'm watching a dream. I didn't sleep at all, of course, and always looked sleepy in the morning. After a week of insomnia, I started feeling weird and seeing things. Letters floating in the air, strange silhouettes that appeared in the most unexpected of places. Bulging eyes with trembling, pale pupils. It was scary, you know? Then, one day, I almost died. I just collapsed in the middle of the room and couldn't move for a while. And then silhouettes, letters, and eyes were hanging over me and hissing. It was horrible. And, well, deserved, I guess. It felt like I was caught on the biggest lie in the world. Yes, it felt exactly like that. After that, I stopped. I'm afraid that's DLC. You get to control a firefly in co-op. But silhouettes, letters, and eyes stayed here. I guess they like this place. They always follow in my wake, peeking at me, and I'm kinda scared of them and can't even argue with them. But today, well, I'm still too scared to tell me. Of course, they're still listening, you know? Use your hands. Alright. I start chaotically twirling my fingers with enthusiasm, forming complex shapes. You want me to tell you a bedtime story? Shh. And I was trying so hard here. Don't you get it? They'll hear you. Relax. Nobody can hear you. So, what do you say? I'd be happy to, but I have no idea how to tell them. Oh, it's incredibly easy. Just talk about something without stopping. Sounds silly. But it's not. And meaningless. You don't know what you're talking about. I know enough to realize that we'll just end up wasting time. Let's focus on something actually important. Boring. Fine. Close your eyes. I wake up on a wooden bench. In front of me lies a narrow, dimly lit alley. An awfully familiar road. Where could I have seen it? Finally. I hear a voice coming from the side. I turn around and see a boy with a weird expression on his face. You're late. Who are you? The boy blinks in bewilderment. We're not going anywhere like this. Try again. Then he takes a very deep breath. You are late. I stare at him confused. He stares back, also confused. Sorry? The boy nods, satisfied. See? Much better. Do you have a name? My name's Truska. I give the brat an evaluating look. He's so young, yet already coming at me with questions like that. None of your business. And besides, will anyone tell me what I'm doing here? Hey, that's rude. It's not like there's somebody else here besides me. Haven't they told you anything? I know all there is to know, for one. About what? You're obligated to escort me to the store. Truska says that and strikes a victory pose. No way I'm doing that. You do understand that refusal is futile. Well, aren't you full of yourself? I'm serious. I'm not the one who decided that. Do you think I'm delighted with your company? He's weird, constantly shifting between happiness, sadness, loudness, silence. He's a wacko, and his name is Stupid. Are we going or what? You can go, and I need to think. I'd be happy to, but I don't know the way. Truska puts on a cunning smile. I bite my lower lip in frustration. I'll be honest with you, I don't like you. He simply bursts out laughing in reply. I do like you, though. Then he grasps my hand without hesitation. I don't even have time to retort. Lead the way. Our trip to the store went fine, if not for the fact that Truska was walking way faster than me. And on the other hand, at times he stopped abruptly and went backwards, studying the ground underneath his feet. In the end, the trip took a lot longer than it should. Oh, that's... After reaching the store's doors, we are greeted by a sign. Yeah, that's Cyrillic then, I think. More or less. Or close enough. With a bright idea to indicate their working hours in this way. They probably have special staff for this. Someone who runs to change the sign every 5 minutes. It's convenient. Are you joking? Yeah. You're so annoying. It's much better than being boring. How old are you, by the way? None of your business. And what's your name? None of your business. I was ready to slap the living hell out of Brad, but a scary-looking man suddenly appeared behind the glass. He's holding a cardboard sign that says, "We're closing in 15 minutes. Let's go. What are you waiting for?" Oh, yeah. After another round of going across the long row of canned products, we realize that we are lost. I can't believe you don't know where they sell milk. Maybe we should ask somebody for directions. Sure. Hey, wait up. Trzaska lets go of my hand and walks confidently toward one of the few store's customers. That person is standing with her back to us, studying something on the shelf. Hello, can I can't hear neither the second part of his question nor the reply he gets, but my good-for-nothing friend freezes in place, looking the customer straight in the eye. I hurry toward them. Is he yours? The customer talks to me. He speaks with disgust while wearing a scornful expression. If he's yours, please get him away from me. Yes, I'm sorry. I grab Trzaska's hand and lead him away. He's still looking at the customer, his mouth ajar and eyes pop. He's also shaking. Only when we turn around the corner, Trzaska comes down. What was that? I got so scared. He said, what? No, not again. Suddenly, Trzaska starts screaming like crazy. I cover his mouth with my hand. His face is burning. He's crying. Can you act normal? You don't understand. Of course I don't. I don't understand anything. Annoying other people is still wrong, though. This is something you don't understand, it seems. You're mean. Who, me? Trzaska pushes me away and runs off. Drat. At the edge of my vision, I see the store's staff hang a new sign on the door. There you are. I meet Trzaska at the cash register. Before that, I managed to visit the milk department after finding out where it was. Hey you, move. I hear an angry voice coming from the other side of a long queue that has formed after Trzaska. I squeeze through toward him. What happened? The boy doesn't respond. He just looks at his feet and sniffs. The cashier towers over him. There's a bag of milk lying between them. Is he yours? Yes. Just leave him home next time. People in the queue nod in agreement. Pay for the goods, please. Yes, of course. And the waiting fee. What? You heard me. I did, but that's unheard of. Trzaska starts giggling all of a sudden. And for the fact that your son is a retard, too. But... You heard me. You know what? In a fit of rage, I throw a banknote to the cashier of much higher value than needed, even counting in all the stupid fees, then grab a bag of milk and turn around on my heels. We're leaving Trzaska. We spent the whole trip back in silence. At some point, we end up turning right, toward a gas station. There, Trzaska finally breaks his silence. Do you like ice cream? No. Okay. I look at the boy's face. A light flickers in his eyes for a brief moment and then goes out. You know... He turns away from the path and walks straight toward the highway with determination. I stare at his back, confused. It seems like you're not helping me at all. A new playful light flickers in Trzaska's eyes. The total eclipse? Yeah. I do wonder... I mean, basically the only section where he got to make decisions was... the point and click part of it. Well, I think I need some time processing it. it's clear that there's very deep emotional involvement in with the author who wrote this. Like, it does seem super, super personal to me. Like, there's a great history of trauma behind it. At least that's what I assume. I really love the music and art. But yeah, I do wonder if you can make different decisions in that point and click part, and maybe she'll be able to take better care of Tresca. In the store then? I'm not sure. It's something, I guess, that only visual novels can pull off in this way. I'm not sure. At least that's my take on it. Also, I do feel like, yeah, that it might sound a little silly, but I do feel like that streaming it takes, at least for me, it takes away some of the emotional impact. Because I do feel like there's something there that can profoundly resonate with people who feel similar things, I guess. So yeah, obviously, as you can tell, my thoughts are a bit more than just cool horror game with funny title. And I kind of knew that it was going to be more than that, just judging from its description. And despite my stupid stream title, but I just had to make that joke, so I guess here we are. I think the opening sequence to the second game was the first game summed up, now that I'm reflecting. But yeah, I do feel like it handles the subject delicately. Like, I wouldn't even describe this as a horror game necessarily. Although that's the most obvious word that comes to mind. I think I just saw it in the eShop one day and the title just stuck out. So I went to check it out, and it's really silly, but yeah, I mainly bought it because I wanted to make that stupid joke in the title. I was interested in this game before, but I wasn't planning on playing it so soon. As I said in the last stream, I was initially planning on going with Slay the Princess. What does the jukebox do again? I wanna... Ah, yes, the love music. Wait, this track is almost 10 minutes long? Oh, it's this one. But yeah, I really dug the music. Some of it reminded me of Night in the Woods, if you've played that or know about that. Also really, really good game that I even played on stream years ago. Like 5 years ago, probably. Thinking about it, 4 or 5 years ago. I'm not sure I'm gonna play this again, but I might look into it some more. I mean, it isn't really long. The first one was like 20 minutes, I think, 15 to 20 minutes. And the second one was probably about an hour. And they were, or it was on sale right now. Yeah, not gonna say much more, I think. Need to sort out my feelings and think back again. Wow, there's so much. The heck? Are you kidding? I didn't want to continue listening to this because I absolutely have not heard this in the game. It's cool that there's ambient sounds in here though. Some of these sound like actual recordings. But yeah, this one, holy fuck. Oh, you can even skip through them. This is some fucking Doom shit. I think this one. This one sounds like an actual recording. Like, actual recording as in not a professional recording, but as in someone maybe just standing on the roof with a phone and recording city noises, because there's something lo-fi about it. And obviously right now there's some synths playing. But they all have this kind of drone to it. So I do wonder if maybe all of these were recorded in the specific respective locations. Because yeah, they all have that similar quality to them. It would make sense to me. And I've also done similar things in the past. Like I usually spend New Year's alone for the last couple of years. And I remember standing by my window one New Year's many years ago with the microphone in my hand, just recording all the noises that were going on outside. Yeah. There's even stereo imaging, I guess you could call it, going on. Like you could hear the train go from left to right, and at the start it was mostly in the left speaker. So it feels like someone just standing at a train station. Oh no, I can see where this is going. crazy. I love it though. Yeah. I don't know. It was nice doing that. I don't have the original recording anymore, but I used it in a song that I recorded at that time. It was probably around 2010. If not even if not even earlier. Oh my god. So long ago. So yeah, I can hear the New Year's noises from 2010. Approximately, whenever I listen to that recording I made. Oh, the different radios. I get... I mean, it's true that I have not explored the room at all. So I guess I should go back. But I'm not going to do it now. But yeah, I could have absolutely explored more in the point-and-click adventure part now that I think about it. There were these boxes on the in the bottom left corner that had the visual glitch effect on them as well. And obviously my curiosity as a gamer was piqued. But I was kind of trying to make appropriate decisions inside the game, even if I was failing a lot of the time. Which is also a point of the game in the end, and is reflected in the character in a way as well, because I already forgot what the character's name was, the little boy. He reflects upon her making wrong decisions for him, which was interesting to see. Yeah. Did I miss any controls? No. Okay. I was actually thinking about playing Splatoon, but now I'm not sure I'm in the mood anymore. Feels feels wrong in a way to just hop onto Splatoon now.